Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us for this segment, we have Alexander Benitez, Chief Commercial Officer of Kinda Brave Entertainment. Alexander, it is great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thank you so much for having me.
You got it. And Kinda Brave Entertainment is a modern IP portfolio company focused on acquiring game studios and intellectual property. Tell us more about your business and how it all started.
Sure. We're a small group of 4 studios and a small publishing division. And it started up in Umeå with a pretty seasoned team that has been creatively led by our creative director, Martin Salin, who is also the creator of the popular Unravel series that launched with Electronic Arts a few years back. So that's where the kind of seed for the group started. We wanted to create a blueprint of a good studio and really build from that slowly, but really build a strong group based on that seed that we planted in Umeå. And based on that, we acquired 3 more studios in summer of 2023 down in Uppsala that also had a couple of games ready to launch. Which we'll talk a bit more about later on. But it's an interesting kind of vision that we have for the group and also for the studios, looking at wholesome, great, fun, joyful games to play.
And earlier in June, you listed on Nasdaq First North Growth Market. Why did you decide to take your company public, and how will this milestone support your growth journey?
Yeah, so great question. I think a group like ours with ambition to grow both organically, but also through acquisitions, Nasdaq is a great platform. From a marketing perspective, we get that global reach instantly. We get a lot of new, interesting proposals from studios and companies looking to do business with us, which is part of it, but also the access to the capital market. And I think that's part of the thing that we need to do here as a Swedish company and being able to list it on the Swedish stock market, have access to capital if we want to grow and continue to support our studios in a good way.
In what ways does Kinda Brave differentiate itself from its competitors?
Yeah, I mean, we are, again, a pretty small group, and we tend to not just grow for the sake of it. We really want to ensure that every studio that we onboard share our values, and we talk about our feel-good loop, which means that if we are treating our people right, we have feel-good at work, we'll put in feel-good in the production that we do, and hopefully that generates feel-good on the bank as well. So it's really, really key for us to ensure that the ones that we bring into our group shares the values of how to build a great culture and company. So I think from us, we've seen a trend in the past years, obviously, with opportunities to self-publish. We do go with publisher opportunities first. So to actually get someone who can make sure that our games get into the hands of as many people as possible and get that broad reach and really ensure that we find the right audience for the right people with the right partners, and we're happy to give away some of that royalty of the games that comes in. So I think that's part of the strategy that we haven't seen the smaller ones do. There's a lot of self-publishing that's been done in the past. So for us, I think that's an important thing. But culture-wise, I think it sets us apart a lot.
And finally, Alexander, what does the new game pipeline look like across the various portfolio companies?
So we've launched a couple of games end of March this year from the studios that we acquired last summer, and we have 4 games in development with the flagship title being developed up here in Umeå by the team that brought you Unravel. So we do have a pretty nice pipeline of our in-house studios, but we're also looking at other potential games to bring into the portfolio as third-party publishers as well. And obviously look if there's a slot or a spot for us to acquire some interesting IPs further down the line. So 4 games in development, set to launch 2025 and winter 2025, 2026.
All right, Alexander, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.
Thanks so much, Jill.